Oh, where's Javier?
It was Pleasant Hall, just in movies. Right now, it's not really Game of Thrones. What's the end game there? You don't get to see the children, but you don't get to see the children die. But it's like planting a seed. You don't get to see the tree grow, but you know that bitch is gonna be there in a couple years. Oh, there was a razor blade purchase
Javier.
here.
Javier.
And Greg can be like, I need that razor. Shit, is that a Gillette? A Gillette Mach 3 in a red delicious apple. Here. Yes, if there was a young girl of genetic heritage, let's say, and I noticed she had a lot of peach fuzz, I'd be like, here, here, oh my god. It's menopause getting up really hard. It's the Venus Ultra Glide stuffed into an apple. Like you can just pick it up. That's a good idea. We're not necessarily giving away candy. We're just doing bang terms. Yeah, a bang terms. You could do
Did I choose the right monitor?
shoeshine,
Well,
cobbling, hobbling, hobbling too. We're out of Snickers, but if you come lay down, I could break both of your ankles with a sledgehammer. Here, I lived in the ultimate trick or treating neighborhood. You could not pay for this neighborhood. You could come to it and trick or treat in it. But that's it. It was like we had talking pumpkins. We had, I mean, there was the legendary house, and it was a talking pumpkin. Mary, that pumpkin talked. She talked every year nonstop. We'd ask questions.
Javier,
She would
where is
explain.
there something
Explain
that you
all
can
the
use
time.
music? Because I don't know if the audio is coming through.
Clearly looks so good. Did you put it? No, this is no. The kid comes up and the pumpkin goes. Oh, I just heard. No, here's what I would do. And this is kind of homophobic, but whatever. That's who I am. Yeah, the kid would come up with a pumpkin and the pumpkin would go. And the kid would go, what? And the kid would run away crying. And the mom would be like, Pumpkin, what did you say to my son? I'd be like,
Okay, so there is sound coming through.
I'd be like,
I think. I don't really know.
what is this look? What is this look? Great for the class today, but you don't want to. I'm trying to serve. I'm a teacher. It's
Woo!
Halloween. I'm like, doing like a spooky curriculum. I think if you have to explain it in more than 3 words. You don't think this is a Halloween outfit? Oh, look at it. Look at the sleeves. You don't think this is like spooky? Look at. Oh my god, it is. I think the only thing spooky about it is that I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna give up the ghost. No, I'm gonna walk, and then you're gonna do Halloween runway. Now, it is a monster gash. Nice one. Here's skinny. You're not that skinny. No, I am skinny, and then I just go through the slit in the door, like, oh, God, I do. Oh, you blessed, and then I can't like
Oh.
go back. Too weak. Oh, shoot, I'm anemic. And then I have 6 almonds, and I'm like, I'm gonna catch up with you. Oh, I watched a movie, Flames. So good. It was Flames. Oh, it's was it the deaf girl? Oh, I think it's just on Halloween. With the girl, the deaf girl, I got that stuff. Okay, scary. This is scary. He loved to kill. He loved to kill. Well, people wanting to kill people just because they like killing people is scary. Like, I don't do tennis or racquetball. I kill people with bullets. Children? Third down. He's 6'2". He kills people, but I'm the only one who loves them. That's Clarice and Hannibal Lecter. They're safe, Clarice. The world's more interesting than you. That's kind of a compliment. It's a huge compliment. Imagine this. You're
Hello.
someone who is a MD, psychiatrist, super high IQ, incredible cook,
Okay. Oh,
culinary genius, master manipulator, cannibal. You're the one person he won't kill, and he wants you to live. That is amazing. Big this. Yeah. Absolutely.
there is a specific name for walking a cat on a leash, and I can't remember what it's called.
I think of both sides. Thinking of both sides. No. Oh, I love time.
I was gonna say,
Neighborhood kids help me do one.
let me know what entrance you end up at because I know that the key fobs for the complex, like all the gates for some reason have been really wonky.
In a basement.
Yeah, like it's
Basement right on the street. A boiler, like the would look like the boiler room.
yeah, like they're like it's been locking me out of different sections of the apartment complex for no reason.
Or like a neglectful situation, just kind of
Uh, So you know how like when you're walking from Saddle Rack and there's the side with like the glass and the call box and the garage. I can meet you there and then and come up that way because I know that the side, like all of the race street side, is is fucked up. And then I know all of the light rail side, so the side that I'm on, I know all of those ones are screwed up. So it's like the two farthest ones are the ones that are operational for at least my key fob.
You would never be the good victim in the movie because I've seen that. It's a horror movie. I wouldn't run and be like, just do it. What? He would knock that door down and you stick your head up and go, no. I was like, all right, I'm gonna set it up. You're gonna go one strike, one kill. We're not, okay? Let's just get this over with. If we're
They
getting,
have to get
it depends on
yeah, they have to get like the hardest trained. They
being
actually want to
preceded
be
by a
the hardest.
project
That's
or
where
more
they're
horror
made.
film, which you prefer to be preceded and directed by or who Violet. No, she could not. No, she could have run. I mean, I right now want Jason. This is Gordon's movie. Jason would be so amazing. Jason's too good. He's so but strong. Can't run now. Jason like break me down. Yeah, if he gets to you, when does he knock out you? Well, that I mean, I guess. But they're always, oh, I've been lame for years. It's not gonna happen to me. Or they're young. He'd be fine. Yeah. He's like, well, you're not a teen. Yeah, you're already dead. Yeah. I just have to. That's how you would escape. You go. I don't know what this means. I've had many dreams. I'm talking more than 10. More than 10 dreams in which I'm being pursued by a killer, and I play dead successfully. Do you live? Usually, yeah. I mean, do you live? You're living, right? I'm not living, but I'm living. I would try to fix him. So what's the end game in the game? I would suck his brain dead. We don't know from here. Oh, please. Also, get this. Mary died as a child. No. Why doesn't he adult? Because people grow up, and so do, and that huge thing. I think that is a huge pin Canada needs to tape to his thigh. I bet. And that's the hood. I want you to park that big brave right in this little tent. Little tent. Halloween, no matter how you do it, you all be disgusting, you're drunk, you're showing off movies, you're kissing kids. Yeah, just don't do anything truly horrible like drink and drive and hit a child. Because then every Halloween after that it's like horror. Oh, don't kill someone on Halloween and then every year they chase you. Yeah. Person's killed. Also, if you're gonna escape from an asylum, pick another day. November's like there's only one holiday in November that's kind of do it on Thanksgiving. Well, happy Halloween, y'all. Happy Halloween. Watch out for razor blades. And if you're gonna you better just don't get killed by a big man with a cage.
college dorm. I'm on Webster Avenue on the east side of Milwaukee. Second apartment over on the east side, or I'm really gonna be able to tell you how many.
I can't wait to find out.
And then the east side of Milwaukee. I stayed in that place until I left Milwaukee, my first LA place, and now my home. So 10. I've moved 10 times in my life.
10 times, okay. So childhood home, college dorm, number 1. College dorm, number 2. College dorm, number 3. First apartment, number 1. Then back home, bleak, 6 months. Then the Russian treehouse. And then-
Stop. What?
When my parents helped me move in there, that's where we found the Nalgene bottle filled with piss in my bedroom. And my poor mom and dad, I was 25, something like that. And they were like, we didn't want to leave you there. Oh, Jocks. Then I lived above Jocks for 7 years. Oh, how about this? Moving from Russian treehouse to the drag bar, I got stuck in the storm of the century. So it took 5 to 6 hours in a car that wasn't mine, in a blizzard, because it was gridlock. The entire town was gridlocked for about 5 to 6 hours. And I had to pee in a cup, in a bottle, in the-
You need to start peeing in toilets. Like, I'm just gonna address something we've talked about on this show in so many different shades.
I just use
the
that as an
Nalgene
excuse.
bottles, the glass bottles, the mason jars, the sinks, the Gatorade bottles. The pee needs to go in the toilet.
I don't agree.
There's so many great options for where to put your pee, and you're always like, no,
Do you
I'm gonna
flush?
take the road less traveled.
Do you flush?
For the pee? Yeah. Poop? Never. Anyway, that's not
Moving.
Moving.
So moving.
How many places was it?
Okay, so
Sounds like around 10.
I think it was around 10. Well, now I have another one, so maybe it's 11. Who knows? Who's counting? Who cares? When I moved into the apartment above the drag bar, I was really gunning for that place once I knew it was about to become available. I get a phone call from the drag queen who, she's like,
all right, the place is yours, but here's the thing. I'm leaving tonight. I'm gonna leave you $200, and you just gotta clean it up a little bit.
I was like, absolutely. $200 in retrospect does not even begin to scratch the surface of an adequate payment required to clean that apartment.
You should ask follow-up questions.
Now, granted, a drag queen who is also a hoarder, a person, this is a legendary queen whom I love, but she had 2 refrigerators, and she told me, do not open that other one. Okay?
Dorian Corey.
Yeah.
Dorian Corey.
No joke, absolutely.
By the way, such a drag queen move.
Yeah.
The place is yours. I'm on the run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you
very
$200
bad.
in wet cash. Can you be here in 5 minutes?
I'm gonna leave you a Ziploc bag of wet singles.
Yeah, you just gotta rinse the blood off it. That's
Yeah.
such a vibe. I love that apartment.
I do too. $700 a month in downtown Boston in the Bay Village.
Above your job.
Unbelievable.
By the way, that's how ideal your work conditions have to be to get you to go.
And I still called in the most.
By the way, I bet you called in when you were literally upstairs in drag anyway.
There were times where I would call in and I'd turn the lights off and just lay down. Not go to bed, just lay low. Because people knew, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was just so I'd be like, what is wrong with me? So insane.
If you're a young person who is able-bodied, moving is also probably a great summer job. Great for your physique. Movers are often hot.
Oh, they're often very hot. I like to tip, I tip halfway up front too. Oh.
I want this from the movers. Can you move this?
I have, when I was moving from Hollywood to downtown, the movers I had were particularly sexy and they were Russian. I was trying so hard to have sex with them.
You should have been in drag.
I know.
Currently, my dishwasher is on the fritz, and when COVID is canceled and I'm ready to have it fixed, I'm gonna be in drag. I never feel more glamorous or a housewife than being in drag when the service person comes over. Me opening that door in this bozo drag, I'm like, do you want a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice?
Yeah.
I just made a pint of ice cream.
Have a bottle of Chardonnay in the fridge.
Here's a good idea. Move around the time of your birthday and ask for your birthday present. We're gonna have cake.
Ultimate bamboozle.
Hey, it's my birthday, you don't have
fantastic.
to give me anything. Come move a few boxes, and then I'm gonna take us all to the Sizzler or whatever.
Or dig up a little dirt. You know, do some research.
Yeah.
Blackmail.
Is this you in this video? And then
Yeah.
it's like a snuff film.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
hate for anyone to see this.
Yeah.
No, I got some piss-filled Nalgene bottles in my apartment
Yeah.
that aren't gonna move themselves.
Oh, okay. I, at the time, had a sex doll.
Mama,
So my mother
Mama,
had to carry out a latex torso sex doll and load it into a box that it came with. And you know what it said on the box?
Tell me.
Mega machine. Ultra mega, it's something as, it said, like 14 pounds of real poundable. And I swear to God, every inch of that box was so lurid, so vulgar, so nasty, and my poor mother, 60 years old, she had, my son is some headless woman.
Wait, when was this?
Just a few years ago.
Was it Jennifer?
Jennifer with a G. Mega slut.
Little
Mega
did she
slut.
know Jennifer was gonna be fucking disposed of with
Yeah.
in her
In
at
her, yeah.
Courtney's apartment.
Yeah, down the trash chute. Thumb.
I
Ding
don't know why I think ding dog. I don't know why I think it's so funny that
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from Milwaukee, so my mind goes straight to Jeffrey Dahmer. That you fucking came in this torso and threw it away. As if she's already without dignity. You fucking threw her dead body away.
My mom saw it, saw the box, had a laugh with the movies. They had a whole exchange about it. It was a
How do you
whole
know?
thing. She told me. Pat McCook, give it up.
Girl.
So those are the kind of indignities that you suffer when you have to be moved. You know.
Yeah, let's just say this. Definitely, if you're gonna get movers, like you just said, do a little pre-moving. And,
Absolutely.
like for me, my sex toys,
Oh, I was just
they
gonna
get
say.
put in their own box.
Just gonna say.
That will not be open later. Anne Pine, she was at my house and I was like trying to like clean up where she was helping me like organize my closet. And she was like watching me clean up and goes, "You don't have to be embarrassed. I saw your pocket pussy." Pocket pussy? Great drag name.
Totally.
Oh, a little short girl? Pocket pussy. Pocket 5,000 or something like that would be great.
Mega slut.
Mega slut.
It's so degrading. Because it's not a slut. It's not a person.
Also, you're
There's no
gay.
head.
She was probably like, why?
Yeah.
Why isn't this a
an
man?
added layer of confusion? Just like as we need to be more confused, less clear about the situation.
When I finally move, like quit entertainment move, I won't have an address.
Yeah.
You won't know where I am.
Yeah.
You won't be able to reach me.
Yeah.
I will be living like Sidney Prescott in Scream 3. Out somewhere,
Yeah.
nobody knows where I am.
Yeah.
Until I get a call from my dead mom's voice, and then I have to, moving makes me a little sad sometimes. Yeah, only because you kind of associate a whole phase of your life with where you lived at the
Well,
time.
leaving an empty apartment is chilling.
It's a little sad.
It's very sad, but it's also like, you know that cliche of like one last look before you turn the lights off? I feel that very deeply.
Yes, totally.
Oh my God, I didn't realize when I moved to California, I was on tour. Fina did the whole thing
Yes.
with an assistant that she didn't know she was going to live with.
Oh yeah.
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah. I honestly
not a
think
good
that's why we
person.
get along so well.
I'm not a good person.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna punch you in the face,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna go out of my way to make you feel good. Like, that's the tea.
Yeah. Now, if you have a question, why don't you go ahead and tweet at World of Wonder using the hashtag WowHelpMe. And thank you so much.
Hey, pretty ladies. What advice do you have for someone moving thousands of miles away from home for the first time?
Oh my God. Wear a suit.
I was just gonna say that.
You wanna move 1,000 miles? Wear a suit.
Put on a suit.
The people who know what that's from will laugh, and the
Yeah.
people who don't are like, why are they talking about a suit?
Yeah. You want to go swim in a pool?
Wear
Put
a
on a suit.
What is, 1,000 miles? Oh, get rid of everything. If it's a family heirloom,
Heirloom?
keep it, but literally everything,
No.
move with as little as you can.
Yeah. I say get rid of absolutely everything, cut your hair, diet, become an alcoholic, you go to AA, it's a wrap.
Yeah, join an adult intramural sports league, make some friends.
Yeah, no, honestly, get involved in a group activity. Pottery, macrame.
Get into your community.
Yeah. Volunteer, library. Library's always looking for volunteers.
Library.
Public library.
Public library.
I love your place.
Hey, I do too.
I want to move into it.
Okay, I'll just leave.
Yeah, I want to move into the a floor. I want to move into a unit on the bottom.
The first floor?
Yes, I do.
There's one for sale.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Would you let me do that?
Yes, you should move to my building.
I'm moving.
Yeah.
But the fun thing about moving the human body,
Movement.
is a blast.
I'm very into movement. Movement classes.
Because when you move, you realize that.
Did you see that Wimberly once? I went to see Wimberly and I hadn't seen him in a while, and I walked in and he went, "Okay, when's the last time you moved your body?" Am I 70, David? Like,
Put me in.
when's the last time you moved your
Put me in
body?
a
Like I
walker.
walked in like
Yeah.
this, like
Yeah.
girl. Anyway, drama.
The drama.
Can I ask a very honest question? Who can take me? It takes two to make time.
It takes three to make. Lift up that skirt again. That's pornography.
I can't define pornography, but I know it when I see it. They said your camera adds 10 pounds. They didn't mention it being all.
Can you hear me? Does the quality of my voice inspire erotic feelings?
Yeah, something's burning down there.
Hi, I'm the guy who didn't text you back, who you caught left you on red-handed. Trixie Mattel.
And I just discovered that if you submerge your toddler in a dirty lake, it is an alternative to vaccination. Katya.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want
Because it's our show.
and not yours.
That's right. My thing fell off.
I have a confession to make.
Please.
While I recognize texting is important, I hate it. What do you think about friendly text? Like, depends on the mood, I guess. Sometimes it's like, what are you up to? I'm like,
Don't worry about it.
but then sometimes I'm like, friendship.
You know what? It's funny because I usually don't want to be. If you're not going to make me laugh or cry or go, then just don't even bother.
Honestly, the way you and I text, I mean, let's bring the receipts.
Wait, I.
No, I'm not going to show what you just texted me today.
You can show.
Are you talking about this?
I'm talking about that baby. Too hot for TV. I was in a deep squat admiring myself, and I happened to notice that a little piece of bubble gum had traveled outside the perimeter.
And I got the text.
And I said, oh. This is the perfect example of a text I received from Trixie. So I haven't heard from her maybe a day. And then it said, can I ask you something important? First thing is like, okay, accountability. I need to be accountable for my actions. Okay. And I said, shoot. And she says, should I be doing porn with a picture of herself looking great?
Did I really?
Yes.
What about this? Sometimes Katya has interesting typos. This says, I just made blueberry ice cream. Is it good? I sent a picture. She says, looks amazing. Are those whore chocolate chips?
White. I meant to say white.
White chocolate chips. She
Yeah.
said, are those whore chocolate chips?
Oh, is that whore juice for sluts?
Is that whore juice?
Okay. I recently saw a Werner Herzog documentary short film about texting and driving. It was 3 vignettes about automobile accidents. I mean, I was sobbing.
You ever go to one of those like Christian haunted houses?
No, I'm dying to.
Debbie thought it'd be cool to send a text. And then it's like a teenage actress like
Finger skin flayed.
like dead in a way that no car would ever do.
Right.
The devil's dancing over her body.
Stoned to death.
Yes, it makes no sense. Guess Debbie didn't know that she'd be flayed alive.
Phil thought one puff of a marijuana cigarette would be fine. Then he was decapitated.
Totally. Toby thought being a gang was cool.
Now he's head of the United Nations.
They showed a suicide, a teenager committing suicide as like
he's going to hell.
as like the big sin. And I'll never forget it. It was a girl, gun in the mouth, right? And we're watching a girl do this. This is a haunted house for the family, Wisconsin. And gun in the mouth, gun pulled, and they hit the lights, dark, and water sprays down, so you as a viewer feel like there's blood on your face.
Oh my.
I was 16.
Oh my God, that is traumatizing.
It was so traumatizing. And then at the end, you meet Jesus.
Oh,
Meet and greet with Big J.
Thank God. If I have to go through all that, I need to be by Jesus, and then take it to a nice dinner. You know what I find fascinating is that I've been reading a lot of articles on the web, and most Gen Z considers it completely hostile and aggressive to cold call somebody you know.
What?
Like you have to do a text like, "Hey, are you available for a chat or whatever," and then call.
What?
Which to me is nuts. Me and my close circle of friends are pretty easy. I will cold FaceTime.
Sometimes I'm like, I'm in her neighborhood, I'm just gonna stop by. And I was like,
Oh,
no.
okay.
You don't just knock on the door, it's a respect thing.
You might as well kill my whole family before you do that. And guess what? Actually, when I was growing up, my mother had to confront our neighbor. Super nice, very nice people, but they were the type who wanted to be like, pop over whenever for some tea, unannounced. My mother was like, no, we don't do that. You will not come over here, which then started a rift. So we became like, don't talk to us.
The crotchety white yoga family.
And we loved it.
Oh, what's your favorite emoji? Let me see get your phone.
Okay.
Let's see your most used emojis. I want the truth. It's gonna be interesting to see what mine are.
Let me feature the boot.
Mine are probably gonna identify a psychopath. Yeah, like what's the last 10, let's say?
Okay, so thumbs up, clapping.
I use clapping.
And then this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then hands in prayer. Namaste. The sun, and then a check mark. I'm very positive.
I love check mark.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a murderer, but mine are skull,
I've got that.
knife,
Oh, I don't have knife.
fire,
Oh,
screaming face,
yeah, I've got that.
head exploding.
Okay.
It is Pride, so rainbow.
Ugh.
No, okay. Oh, I don't want to be a pervert, but the water spraying. Which I think if you're gay and you're talking about sex, it's like, why don't you come over, water spray? You know what I mean?
That's
That's
gross.
girl.
That's
It's just,
gross.
Do you ever remember being confused by something like LOL, BRB? I remember originally thinking LOL was lots of love.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
Lots of love.
Yeah, me too.
Which that's just me being idyllic, I guess. Like, the world is so full of love. What about people who text LOL when they're not laughing?
They're sitting like this.
Yeah. The best is people with normal laughs being like, I'm cackling. And as somebody with a difficult laugh, I'm like, I know you're not.
Very difficult.
I know you're chuckling, and it's probably very attractive when you do it.
Okay, I have a personal question.
Sexting?
No. No. No.
I like to cheat the system. I used to have a picture of me blowing bubbles. And people would be like, I have a picture of me, the guy. And it'd be me blowing bubbles. I thought it was so funny.
Or the chimpanzee bubbles though.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God.
I was gonna say I don't have a lot of time. I have a lot of time, but my time is precious. I love my time. I love my life. And I love me. Like, I am not about to sit here and try to write a third-rate damn romance novel to you. I will go on my computer to do that and I'll sell it.
Do you like getting pics?
Oh, funny you say that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll just send them a link to my website.
Do you like pics?
Well, yes, I do, because that's pertinent information. I need to see that the area that I'm about to shove my face into for 45 minutes is to my liking.
It's too legit to quit.
Yeah, because if it's hammer time down there, I'm not going up to bat. No, seriously, so I need a current. I don't care, it doesn't need to be artful. I just want to see a clearly well-lit picture of your right now.
In 5, 4. Yeah, you have 3 seconds. I love pics. I love the art of it.
You're a bottom.
Well, there was this website I followed too that I loved where they would judge pics on not
the composition,
yes,
lighting, yeah.
The lighting.
Oh, they're notoriously bad photos.
Straight guys,
Ugh.
straight guys and DL guys, it looks like the last photo of them taken alive. I send things without my face in it, and I don't have any tattoos. You have tattoos.
But I don't send nudes.
So you want to see their full ass, but you won't send nudes.
I don't want people to know.
Yeah.
It's 3 inches long on a good day.
You know what I hate?
What? Pics.
Just and just showing.
That's
Wait a minute. Do you ever take the pic? People want the pic, and it's you shove everything back. And I haven't. I'm just asking.
That is a very specific request.
I love to send a pic, and even though I'm a bottom, it's not my vibe to send ass or ass pics.
It's a big dilemma. If someone comes to my house and they are, and it's the Amazon down there, I'm not going near it.
Yeah,
I'm not going near it. Even if they come from the hot tub, I'm not going near it.
She has a hot tub. Has she mentioned?
Yeah. Well, sometimes like you dance all night. It's like, let's go take this to the shower, where I can clean you, you dirty.
I know. I love that you phrase it as like, let's get a little more comfortable.
Let's get
AKA,
wet.
Let me squeegee your.
Yeah, I'm going to Brillo pad your epidermis off. Yeah.
Power. You should do pressure washer.
Just stand against the brick wall.
Fire hose. Honestly. Final thoughts on texting?
Well, now I'm a different person. Sometimes I just don't respond.
You know what? Form a thought, think about it, and if it's me, probably don't send it. Like, I think twice about it.
Vous avez des questions?
Oh, well, yeah, ask him about the questions in French.
Please, s'il vous plaît, utilisez le hashtag WowHelpMe et faire un tweet, faites un tweet à World of Wonder.
Oui.
Quelque chose comme ça.
Do you refer to each other as Trixie and Katya, or just Brian? Is it weird having the same name? Hashtag, well, help me.
She calls me dumb, and I call her today.
It's a really good question.
Would we? If I'm in public, I'll call you Brian.
And always in drag names.
Yeah.
Out of drag, we say boy names, right?
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah.
only person I do that with. And we also have the same manager, so sometimes I say like the other Brian.
Yeah.
Check with the other Brian.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in public, even if I'm like trying to impress a boy and someone says tricks, that's not like emasculating.
Yeah, I would.
Tricks are for kids.
I would say Tricks too. Yeah, Tricks or Brian.
Yeah, and Tricks is
Or
fine.
Ferk ass.
And no one's named Trixie, so that's not even embarrassing either. It's not like you're calling me Pamela.
Right. Susan?
Good question.
Love that question.
Oh, my boyfriend has been using Trixie's Swedish voice ever since the Klarna episode. How do I get him to stop? Hashtag, wow, help me.
That's a gift, Mama.
Sorry, yeah, I mean, you say trash, I say treasure, so you need to flip the script.
Can I share a little bit of information about that? We actually did something with some of the people from Klarna, and
they liked it.
They did like it, and I was like, what did you guys think of the Swedish accent? And they were like, we liked it. It wasn't Swedish though.
Yeah. Like it was German, but whatever. Yeah.
They were like, it was funny, but you couldn't touch my accent. Like, I love it. Thank you. People say that all the time. Or what do we say? The people, the ones, the
I want to do
tweez.
the shopping.
Yeah.
The ones, the
The tweez. The tweez. Yes, I said okay. I don't know what I'm gonna go to a country somewhere and start a country, and they're gonna be like, what accents are they speaking?
Yeah, head of stand.
It's like I smoked weed and watched Borat and then like listened to ABBA. Because I love like ABBA, how they speak English, but even in singing, it's like, you can hear the accent in the singing.
So there are some Russian singers that I do. If they have a song in English, I delete it off my phone.
You're not here for the lip sync.
I am not hearing that. It's a every night and every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
get it out of here. It's awful.
ABBA would be like, it used to be so nice, it used to be so good. And that's where I think I get it from.
I like that.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Anyway, I think your boyfriend is really lucky to give you entertainment.
Yeah.
Slay this paper,
I
do not lie.
still haven't seen Grease.
The music
movie.
It's fun.
That's the hill I'm gonna die on. Yeah.
It definitely holds up. It's ageless, timeless. And Olivia Newton-John is transcendently beautiful. And her voice, oh my God.
Remember how soft-spoken she was on the panel? I was literally 10 feet from her. She's like,
next up, Olivia Newton-John. I was safe. I heard nothing.
it's like, what?
Top.
Yeah. Hey, good to see you.
This could have been a text. This whole
This
thing
could have been an email, which should have been a text, which should have been, you know.
I was just telling Pete, the new this could have been an email is this could have been nothing.
This could have never happened. I could have never met you. Yeah.
Why don't you just take just a peek
A dump? Oh.
at this?
I love those sequins.
I know, it's so good.
What a dense fabric.
It's so fabulous. It is
so itchy.
Scorching hot.
Is it?
It's his velvet.
It's owned by China. Everything in this country was built by China.
China, by China. Oh, did you ever see the movie where they use the umbrellas and they do the little like they kind of like shimmy down the hill with umbrellas? Never mind. They have these like metal umbrellas that have that are like weaponized, but they also use them as little shimmy slides. Nope. Okay.
Hello, I'm Michael Caine. Picture me tail.
And you're lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so that you don't confuse them with mountains, Katya.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show.
And not yours.
My thing fell off.
Fights! Fights!
I have so much to talk about on this subject.
Let's not talk about it. Let's fight about it.
You bitch.
Every time I look at you, I look at your ugly little face and I think...
I think, how is she so ugly?
How is she so ugly?
You and your fucking shoes and those legs and those hands, how dare you? How dare you have the gall, the audacity to look so freaking bottom of the barrel, piece of shit, nasty, ugly, you piece of shit.
But your arms are so veiny, it looks like the underside of my bitch.
Yeah, I could drive a dirt bike through your face and there'd be no difference because you're so ugly and stupid.
As Vixen said on the popular competition show RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm here to fight. And fight she did, girl.
Yeah.
Fight she did.
I'm so the opposite, my God.
Do you know how hard you'd have to provoke me to get me to fight with you?
Like,
because I don't care.
I was once, somebody challenged me to a fight once, and I was like, no. Like, after school, we're gonna duke it out. And I was like,
wait a minute.
I was like, no.
The person said, I wanna fight, and you said, no.
No.
I don't wanna fight. You said, this is what you said. He said, do you wanna fight? And you said, I don't wanna fight.
I'll f you.
I don't wanna fight. Is this fighting?
Have you ever, so you've never been in a fist fight?
Never. I mean, I was carjacked once. Yeah. Someone came up to my boyfriend's car I was driving at the time, reached in the window, took the keys out of the ignition.
How? How did he do that?
Opened the door, got on top of me in the front seat, and started punching me in the head and the face. And it was so scary. I want to talk about like not. It was just me just face like flat against the seat, screaming no, while someone was in the front seat just punching me in the head. And then he took my phone. And then he called my boyfriend's phone and said,
if you want your phone back, you gotta meet me at this bank and bring your debit card and you're gonna empty your bank account or whatever.
And I wanted my phone, but I had to find my iPhone. So I called the police and said,
I tried on my Find the iPhone. This is the exact address.
And the cops went to his house. And they got my phone back, and they said, you want to press charges? And I said, no.
You press charges?
Well, there's more to the story if you want to know.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
No. The next week, I had to go to a show called RuPaul's Drag Race. And they said, you would have to really be here to like testify and do all that. And I said, I'm gonna be gone.
Oh, wow.
So this person fully assaulted me, and I caught him, and he got off the hook because I had to go do Drag Race. So yes, I do have my priorities straight.
Wow.
I do believe in justice, but only when cross-dressing isn't in the way. And then when I got my phone back from the robber, he had given it to his girlfriend, so she took all these selfies with it, and I posted them all on the internet, on Facebook. I didn't feel bad about it at all. I said, this is the person's girlfriend who carjacked me and stole my phone.
Oh my God, it was me.
Yeah, it was her. That's how we met.
Would you carry, if you had to kill somebody?
I wouldn't.
But you have to. You have to. Let's say,
Pete.
What?
I'd kill Pete. Was that the question?
Yeah.
Oh.
Strangle
Is this marry, kill?
Strangle, stab, or shoot?
If I had to kill someone? Strangle, I couldn't.
No.
I don't know what someone would have to do to me for me to be able to complete a strangling.
It's a crime of passion. Crime of passion.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't strangle someone. Guns scare me. Is it weird if I say stab?
Chainsaw? Stabbing is, I mean, I love knives. I'd probably go with stabbing. I would love to do like a slow stab where like I have a very long knife and we're actually kind of far away and you see it coming from a mile away but you don't move and I just slowly push it into
Yeah, and
your
I think the
body.
further away it is too, I want to start low and I'm like, oh. Yeah.
And then my arm comes out the other side.
Yep, fully.
Yeah. What's your like particularly idiosyncratic way of killing?
Poisons.
Oh.
For sure.
Ooh.
I would be like, you know.
The silent killer.
Yeah. Oh, I see his family's going to Las Vegas in 6 months. I'm gonna move to Vegas, start at the casino, work my way up as a cocktail waitress. You know, maybe I change the name to Gwen. Maybe I get cropped hair.
Maybe
you
you
know.
get fired and beg to be rehired. Yeah.
Maybe I fall in love with one of the lion tamers and I decide to stay in town.
Listen, I took 10 years of karate, but I always hated the fighting.
I will say, if you ever get in a fight, I really hope that you come out of retirement with that karate. I would love for us to be walking on the street
Yeah.
one day and some homophobe is like, you know, or whatever,
Yeah.
and you just fully like, you know.
Well, I know how to punch. I know how to punch. The only problem is, it's like you go from theory to practice. Like,
Can I see the technique of a?
Yeah.
Can I see the technique of a throw and punch? Can you move that chair?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
This is serious.
So left leg forward, right arm back. You go like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
no.
like-
So no, what you're doing, you're leaning. There's no heft behind that. You have to have all the.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess then you don't get, because you know, like we talked about in
Because
fights.
I could just take your arm and throw you if you
well,
do that.
especially at my weight, you know, and I would go so far.
But in reality, I just be "Ah," and then run away. I can imagine the reaction of wanting to lunge at somebody, but I don't know if I don't think I would. I think I have the self-control to like avoid it.
You think that you have self-control? Interesting developments down here in the studio. We're finding out new things about ourselves that aren't even true.
I'm very non-confrontational.
Same.
Yeah, I don't like it, but to a fault, of course, though.
There was a drag race when Shangela got mad about that note on the wall.
Yeah.
Go roll the clips because you can see me just like I've never been in a fight in my life.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah,
I didn't handle it well.
Yeah, it's very unnerving. I'd rather just ignore it, not address it, let it fester, and blow up in another context later, and then just repeat the cycle.
Love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The cycle of violence.
Yeah.
When that Shangela fight happened, I remember in real time going, oh, I'm in a fight. Like I was just like, am I in a fight? Well, let me say this. This is some inside tea. What happened was she came for me, whatever. And then 2 seconds later, I was like, you know what? We have to squash this. I grabbed the cameraman and I said I would like to have a discussion with you about what just happened on that couch. And it was like, set the scene.
Got it.
Apologize, leave the ball in her court, because then you're giving someone an opportunity to be the bigger person on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making a TV show. Yes.
America needs to know.
Oh, I love in movies when people are fighting and then the passion turns into fighting.
Is that a real thing?
Buffy and Spike did it. They fought each other and then had sex and a house collapsed around them.
Oh. Nicole Kidman and Alexander Skarsgård in Big Little Lies.
Gina Davis and Stuart Little. She fucked that mouse. Girl, she fucked that mouse. And that mouse gave her that hammer. Stuart, not Little. Oh.
No, yeah. We're Catholic, Irish, we never addressed anything. But one time, I think I said this, I told the story, my mother, she screamed at the top of her lungs and then left for China for 2 weeks.
Your mom took it?
Yeah. But she had 3 young, imagine being a 27 or 28 with 3 young, like a baby, an infant, and a toddler. Are those the same thing?
It was a baby, an infant, and a newborn. Yeah.
Wait, what's the difference between a child and, wait, what is
A falsetto child.
What is a child? What age is a child?
I think a child is like probably
Under 18?
4 to 13.
4 to 14? Oh, then a
Yeah, 4 to
teenager.
13.
Then a teenager.
Yeah, 4 to 13.
Oh,
4 to 12.
ages, yeah. I hate teenagers.
Girl, teenagers. If I had a kid and was like, if I found a vape pen in like my kid's room,
What'd you do?
I'd be in jail because they'd be murdered. I would have no patience as a parent. I would be that crazy parent.
Or you'd have an authoritarian parenting style.
Completely.
I'd
You know
like,
what I would do? I would be so, you wanna talk about fights? You wanna talk about passive aggression?
Yeah.
I would be like, vacuum and be like,
Oh, I'll vacuum. Yeah, okay. I'll do it by the end of the day.
I'd be like, okay. 11:59 p.m., me on your door. Honey, wake up. You said you'd vacuum by the end of the day and it's almost midnight.
the police did
And
like
that kid
cut
would
them
be,
off.
girl, that kid would be in his PJs like, and I would go, yeah, it's unfortunate that you made that choice.
But you know, we always have to deal with the choices we make.
Do you want to have children?
I go back and forth.
You do.
I go back and forth. Do I want to, let's be honest, I can't do this full time and have a child. So I
I'll
need to
take
be-
care of the kid. I'll babysit. I got nothing going on.
Do you think we would get a kid with me?
I would get a teenager. I would adopt like Nell, you know, somebody who's been in the woods.
So you need nonverbal.
Nonverbal, non-socialized, and get them in on the ground floor. But which child are you?
Middle.
Me too.
No. My brother's 5 years older than me.
Okay.
And my siblings are a good 10 years. So we had
That's so
baby girls and then a brother who was like in Iraq. And I was the in the middle. He's in his house with nail polish on, plucking a guitar. Great, your brother's jumping out of planes in Iraq. What drag queens do you think would win a fight?
Tatiana would absolutely she would go down to the knuckle. She would go to the bitter end. She's scrappy.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job. Yep.
Well, Tatiana, who we both worship.
Adore.
Do you remember your same parts phase?
Phase? As if it's
But do you remember
over?
us trying to do an episode and you in here going, people at the party, like, and we were like mid-episode?
I know.
You're pretty physically fit. I think you could win a fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, it depends on the size of the other person.
Yeah, I mean, when I got veneers, I knew that my fist fighting days were behind me because you're not hitting me in this area. You might as well be taking money out of my pocket. Listen, I think the takeaway from fighting is you walk away with so much more if you don't fight.
Yeah.
You freaking bitch, how dare you?
Oh, imagine, but stiletto in the eye.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the ear hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One in the eye, one in the ear, and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now it's time to answer some questions using the hashtag WowHelpMe.
How do I politely tell a guy not to eat my entire face when we make out? Hashtag, well, help me.
Tell him to take that energy down to your
Boom. You'd be like wrong mouth.
Wrong lips, mama.
Wrong
Yeah.
lips, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
There was a guy that I used to kiss, and he felt like I was drinking from a water fountain, and somebody walked by and pushed my head in.
I've had this, I'm like, you know, Freddy's Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3? That is the sensation of like, the whole face is engulfed in some man's lips and tongue. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Especially, yes, don't do anything you've seen like on a television that you think is hot.
I mean,
even if
yeah.
you're gonna bite the lip, don't try to make it a thing.
No.
I can't stand people.
I feel like
just do sex. Don't try to be cute.
Just do sex.
And don't try to be all cute.
I would say take that energy down south is a great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we sure do hope we helped you with your quandaries today. And if you've got a question, don't hesitate to tweet at World of Wonder using the hashtag WowHelpMe. I don't think I've been saying the show title correctly for some time now.
What is it?
I say,
Yeah, that's not it. That hasn't been it.
What is it? How do you say it?
That's what it's always been.
I know, but I think I've been pivoting to
I do think that the name of the show was always a mistake.
Of course, but that's how we build a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say that I show with Trixie on YouTube.
Yeah, I say our YouTube show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the name. It is me that came up with it, and it is my fault.
Well, what do you want to call it? What would we call it?
Unsolved Mysteries.
I'll show those.
Let's do one more intro really quick.
Okay. Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me think.
Oh, go.
Wait. Sorry. Just give me 1 moment.
I'm the 99 people in the room who don't believe in you.
And I'm the space between the cushions of your childhood home that used to run for dingling inside. Katya. And I'm the only surefire way to disengage your temporomandibular joint, Dr. Bitchcraft. You're gonna die.
Ready?
Okay.
Hi, I'm the monetized drama video you keep rewatching even though you hate that bitch, Trixie Mattel.
And I'm so sorry, but I still can't find my husband, Katya.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show. And now yours. No.
End pose.
My thing fell off. I am over the bullshit and I'm over
the drama. Are we doing drama?
It's drama!
Classic last words for anybody involved in drama. I'm not about the drama.
The person who says earnestly and with total conviction, Mama, I do not entertain notions of drama.
Good vibes only.
Yeah, good vibes
The person
only.
who says good vibes only has a bloody knife behind their back.
Yeah, they're struggling to form one positive thought in their brain at all times.
You know, I will say this. Famously, Alyssa Edwards of Drag Race Canon said, I don't entertain
drama, chaos, confusion, and madness.
Yeah.
I once had, I wouldn't say a beef with her. I was on a show called Hey Queen. I said something unbecoming of something I maybe insinuated.
She told backstage tea.
Yeah, I sold backstage tea. And you would think Alyssa would be about the drama. She called me on the phone and she said, you know what, I heard there might be beef and I'm just not that girl, so I just want to talk it through and squash it.
Same
No drag queen would ever do that to me.
Same
and I wish everyone would.
Same thing, she called me right away. And it was so direct and it was not confrontational, but it was like, I appreciated that so much.
Every time I hear through the grapevine, I'm always like, they have my number.
Yeah, well, you know.
What is the tea?
I couldn't relate.
Because you don't have my number?
No, because I've never said anything behind your back before.
Drama, listen, I've truly never been about the drama. Okay, because there's nothing cooler than being above the drama.
It's about the sound of me cashing checks and counting paper money stacks that just drowns out those voices.
When the people writing the checks have drama with me, that's drama.
Yeah.
But Mary Sue down the street,
no,
she can live forever or die tomorrow.
Yeah, but with the drama, I find when it's like, it can be insidious because you could be planting a manipulative seed in that person you're trying to start to.
I also.
What?
I also do kind of like drama though. Like, I'm thinking of times where I've heard tea about a tour I'm not even on, about two queens having a fight, or this queen always walks in and claims a dressing room, or this queen was too drunk to stand, or like, I do like to hear it, even though it's nothing to do with me. I like to hear about it.
Tea, because I will literally be in full-on hermit isolation mode, ignoring texts from family, friends, like when we're responding to emails, as soon as a text comes in about a piece of little gossip drama, I'm like, what happened? It's like I'm on it.
I also don't watch any of the drama stuff, but I also know that there's entire channels on YouTube dedicated to drama, reporting on the sidelines.
Reactions to reactions.
Reactions to reactions.
Analysis of reactions to reactions of analysis. It's like crazy, it's crazy. I tried to bait those gay rags by having a Twitter beef with myself.
I remember, you guys have to dig it up.
It
you were
didn't
like,
work.
You
But
were
I
like,
brought receipts.
You were like, show the receipts, and it was a picture of your receipt from Pavilions or something. And then you said, I have beef, and it was a picture of beef.
Squashed it though. But I think that that's the nature of drama is there's a key ingredient of denial which adds to the flavor. Because if it was just drama, it would be aggression.
Yeah.
You know, straight up aggression.
You
killed me!
You killed me.
Or,
That's
you
a
know
very
what I mean?
common one. You killed me. Did you kill me? I heard you killed me.
This is a true story. The technician on Spectrum the other day literally said, if my husband leaves me, I'm gonna throw myself off a cliff. And I tell him that once a week.
Your internet tech told you that?
Yes.
In the room.
Because I told her, I was like, if this doesn't work in the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna kill myself. And she's like, oh, don't say that. Well, my husband. I mean, and she was hysterical. And she got it working.
That's fierce.
That's drama.
That is absolutely drama. Some people are just natural, perpetuate drama. We know people, I mean, listen, we work in drag, and it might surprise you, there are big personalities. And sometimes drag queens, we know somebody. Drag queens will fight for so long that they don't know why they fought in the first place.
That's the best thing. Holding on to a grudge so tightly that the dust of it has long blown out of your fists.
It's like, well, what was it? Where did this? It's like feuds. Like, when did these families start hating each other? We don't know. We just do.
And look, sometimes it has detrimental effects. Look at Romeo and Juliet, dead.
Juliet? Not Juliet.
I was the original for that.
We're for art though, Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
Drag queens notoriously will while you're on stage, spray your wig with spray adhesive so it's ruined.
Pissing on wigs.
Pissing on wigs?
To which I say,
Drag queens too will have drama for no reason. She did my song. Really?
Huge.
She did my song.
Huge. She did she knows I have Nikki in the third part of my mix, and she went out there and did Starships, and she
knew it.
Yeah,
Yes.
she knew it. Bad.
Yeah. Drag queens have this thing where they try to be the first one to do a number because then it's their number.
Well,
it's not your song.
Wait. Okay. You'll remember this. So we're in Toronto.
We are? Oh.
Okay. We're in Toronto. There is this queen. We do a show, and then at the end we do a meet and greet. And I'm not going to call her out by name, but she's a legend in the community. She's a very an esteemed old pillar of the drag scene.
Kasha Davis,
no. She comes through the meet and greet line to meet and greet.
She is so nice to me. She's like, I'm so happy to meet. It was like too nice for someone you don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was very flattering.
And then she turns to
me
Ron
and she
Perlman
said,
over here.
I don't like you. But then then she goes and winked, and I'm like, does that mean you do? I was so confused. It was hysterical.
It was iconic. Normally, you're pretty much universally liked. And it was so nice one day.
Oh yeah.
Just to have someone
by
turn on you.
an absolute legend of drag.
Yeah, it was so fierce. What's the pettiest drag race drama? I don't want to drag anybody.
No, we don't have to. I know all the bad things about me. I'm just never gonna change them. Give me an instance, not having to do with me, that would
I was gonna say, how much time do you have?
Okay, let me see. Say for example.
Have we had any good drama?
No, I'm trying to think of stuff that
I'm trying to think of something that's not
stuff.
Yeah. We have no drama or drama so big that it devastates.
But that's not drama, that's trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah, that's trauma.
But did you have any drama earlier on,
The only thing I could think of is sometimes I'd get frustrated that she would talk over me.
Okay, because there's nothing cooler.
Oh, I
hate rapping.
You do?
You do. I've learned all the negatives about myself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a terrible interrupter.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm doing it now.
Always making me feel bad about myself. Just because I'm ugly and older.
Sorry.
But that's literally the only thing I can think of. And I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy to be I don't really care. I chuckle about it after. And then I carve my voodoo doll to death, but yeah.
Everybody knows this. We don't really hang out that much.
No, why
which
would
is
we?
great. We're both loners.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. I would say we talk on the phone probably every day.
Yeah.
Briefly.
And FaceTime a lot, but what are we gonna do? I don't play video games.
No. I don't run the streets.
Yeah. She doesn't
I don't have
scream
sex
at,
for money.
Yeah, she doesn't scream at fine china and look at plates.
I would say that if we really did have a drama, I don't think we could because I think we would talk about it before anything got serious.
At this point, absolutely.
Because honestly, we've been through worse than I think the worst is behind us as far as
It better be.
I hope so.
It better be.
But we've done this, so whatever this is so manageable.
Yeah.
And because we've done this can never really be this again.
No. The lesson is, if we're talking about the online drama, would you write this out on parchment with a quill?
That explains a lot of your tweets, actually.
2020 resolution for actors. Please show your weenies in movies.
I would say my advice is, I promise you, when it comes to drama, the high road, personally reaching out is game-changing. My relationship with Alyssa Edwards changed forever from that phone call. I was standing in West Hollywood and she called me and the drama was A, non-existent, and B, squashed.
Yeah.
It couldn't become anything because that horse stamped it out.
Yeah. She looked at the roach and she's the roach. Sorry.
Hi, Roach.
I don't know where I was
I'm the Roach.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Delete it, Roach.
Although, I think like if it ends up with a glass of Chardonnay thrown in the face, I think it's worth it.
I guess let's hear some questions using the hashtag #WowHelpMe from the World of Wonder Twitter account.
I hope they're dramatic. I'm very bored.
Oh, I get annoyed so quickly that I slowly think that it is no longer normal. LMAO. What is your advice? Like, what should I do that I will not get annoyed so quickly? Hashtag, well, help me!
Well, Mary, give us some specifics.
Yeah.
Like-
if you're like, somebody's breathing, I'm
Yeah.
like, you're a bitch. If somebody's like,
I smell peanut butter. This is, you know, like what?
if you are annoyed, I guarantee at some point in your life, you've also been the annoying person. And let me tell this, annoying people, they don't know they're being annoying.
Yeah. Also, what's more annoying than being annoyed? An annoying person being annoyed. Just like, yeah. Whenever I have like, whenever I'm struggling to find humanity in somebody else or find them sympathetic, I think of them as like, oh, if that's just my sister having a bad day. You know, I wouldn't hold it against her or my
It's a
brother.
really smart thing to think about.
Like, oh,
You do have to sometimes go like,
completely
that's
got
someone's mom, that's someone's
Yeah.
bus driver, you
Yeah.
know.
that could have been the priest that fed me bread in my mouth with his hands.
And annoying people don't know they're annoying, so their story is, my friend from work or whatever just snapped on me today because she didn't know she was being annoying.
Yeah.
She's not aware of that last straw.
Yeah, and people have weird quirks like tapping or, you know,
Hooking.
yeah, or people sometimes don't like this. Hey, oh, ah. You know, like I find it rhythmic and soothing, but
You remember that guy I went on a date with who cleared his throat all the time? That was annoying, but I was like, he doesn't know.
but he did it every.
He was like, yeah, yeah, and like every other word.
He needed a trach clean. Like he needed it.
And it was annoying, but like, I loved him.
Can't hear that.
I can't clear your throat, but I can clear that. I'm a bottom, and I ruin someone because I'm brave.
Do you enjoy peeing?
Not really.
Really? Because I don't enjoy getting it, but I love to do it. I love to do it. I could suck on some dude's ass until the cows come home and suck on their ass too. I used to be drunk, but I seen on the hood. And that's it. We don't have any more things to say, but we sure did enjoy that. Thanks you to you and to us. If you've got a question, tweet at World of Wonder using the hashtag #WowHelpMe. I used to have questions, but now I am cool. Oh God. Wedgie. Drama.
I wonder if anyone else has this weird bug where, like, every time you leave your plot or whatever, that if you have a butler, the butler just changes to a whole different butler. And it's happened to me, like, so many times. And it's just the weirdest thing. So, like, there was this man that was just on screen right now. I think I named him Omar. He was my original butler. I became friends with him, and then I left the plot to go somewhere. And then I think he actually asked me to hang out as friends one day. So, what the hell are you doing? You have your house is right there. Why are you sleeping on the bench outside? Ugh. Weird people. Javier, your house is right here. You could literally sleep on like 3 different couches and a really upgraded bed. But no, you want to sleep on a bench outside. But yeah, so totally like got sidetracked mentally at least. And yeah, so I became friends with my butler, Omar, which is this guy right here. And he asked me to go hang out at like the park or whatever this one day. So I go to the park and hang out with him. Come back, he's no longer my butler, and I have this other person who I named Mr. Arthur Butler Chan, who is this man right here. And the Omar Bomb calling me my original butler. Didn't fire anybody. Didn't do anything like that. It just keeps redirecting all my butlers to be like one of 2 people. And with a 90% swing of being Mr. Arthur Butler Chan. I've also somehow fucked up this house. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cuss, but like I somehow screwed up this house in a way where I downloaded it as one of the lots that you can get, and this person who made it did an amazing job. But I had some really weird clipping issues, so I had to edit things around, and then these, what are they called? The foundations kept, like, they disappeared in so many different areas, and every time I adjusted the foundation, I would lose the raised or lowered platform, and then it would change things that were the lowered platform into a whole room. So I had to like go through and edit all of this again. So now I just have some weird issues where like there's these parts of the house, like the kitchen right here, and this little walkway right here count as the outside. And so if this door is open, if this door is opened for any reason, then the whole room counts as outside, and then he'll just get on his bike and then just literally walk through walls. It's like Pokemon. So, oh, the other thing is because the other person is still considered my butler, they still, like, I didn't make a whole new room. I just assigned them to the right side of the bed. And then my character, Javier, didn't have a place to sleep, so I was like, I'll just assign him to the left side of the bed. Where did he go? Oh, I thought he was crying in the sink again. Oh. Oh. I just realized that my overlay is for my Final Fantasy, not my Sims one. How do I fix this? I don't know. Oh, whatever. I don't have the energy to play this right now.